Hello and welcome back into another Melrose showroom. We happen to be in Atlanta. This is a fantastic place to be this week. This is where all the magic happens, all the inspiration. This is the pinnacle for designers and for buyers in retail, for home and holiday, all across North America. Everyone's going to be coming into market. We do start officially on Tuesday. We already have customers here in the showroom today on Sunday. We do have a few people that like to come in early. If you have not set your appointment with your Melrose sales rep, it's okay. There's still some slots available. Maybe you know you're coming in a really busy time and you're not going to have time to meet with your rep. Go ahead and let them know you're coming anyway. They can have their assistants pull some things for you and make sure that their assistants are ready to help you when you're ready to go start your scanning throughout the showroom. We are in Building 1 here at America's Mart. We are on the 17th floor. If you've never been inside a Melrose showroom, you are in for a treat. Just go ahead and hop on those elevators, whichever side you happen to be on, hop out of the elevator, take a look left, take a look right. On the 17th floor, you're gonna see Melrose. We are C11. That's our actual address here on the 17th floor, but you're not gonna miss us. Just remember 17, you're gonna come to the greatest place on earth. I happen to be standing in front of Candy Christmas. This is one of our designer trees, one of 12 that we have for holiday that we brought in. I wanted to make sure that you get to see the difference between this tree and the collection walk that I did in Dallas and the look that we have here for Atlanta. Same designer did both of them. We have different spaces that are available. They get to their first chance to play with the ornaments and design with them in Dallas. They did a fantastic job. One of the things I noticed is that when I saw the tree in Dallas, I focused on the sleds. I didn't focus so much on these oversized ornaments at the front. And I think it's the way that they decided to place them. Everything on this tree is placed on the outside of the tree. So the tree itself becomes the background and all the ornaments are brought to the outside. And part of that's because they're utilizing these sequin sprays and these twig branches that we have here. So on the tree, you're seeing a lot of white branch sequin twig branches and red ones. These are new SKUs for us here at Melrose, and they fixed these large oversized ornaments directly to these sprays that are coming out of the tree. Fantastic idea. They probably took a look at that tree there in Dallas and thought the same thing I did. Wow, I'm really focusing on the sleds. I'm not seeing that trend that's really in focus for us. Now, what is that trend? Well, minimalism is out, maximalism is in, and we're seeing that in full force with these oversized ornaments. The other thing is the sheer plethora of glass ornaments that are available to you that are brand new SKUs here at Melrose. The Santa and the little car with the peppermint wheels, he's adorable. We've got a glass white tree here. We've got a bell that is this beautiful classic red and white design, elongated bell. These ornaments are glass, 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 glass. You're seeing a lot of glass ornaments here. I love this one that looks like a peppermint candy, and it has the coordinating sequins on the inside of this ornament. There's the different sizes of this one. They have it very heavily showcased at the top of the tree, but the sequins match what you're going to see on the twig branches that we have in the white. So that's fantastic to see that overlay coming together. The second trend that we've been talking about in Dallas and with all of these trees is that difference in contrast with the materials themselves. And so we've got these super soft garland here. It's got a little peppermint, but these little pom-poms that are put together, super soft. We've got the softness of the velvet and the sateen here on this poinsettia. And then it's a contrast that we have to the ornaments themselves that are shiny, firm, glass ornaments, complete contrast to one another in the textures themselves. That is trending. So making sure that when you pick out your items here at Market, you're sharing with your designer that that's the end goal, to show that contrast to your customer and make sure to feature that in the tree that is inside of your store. Beautiful different ornaments. The candies are here. I think the other thing I like about Candy Christmas this year is you can go with this candy theme. And we've got plenty of little glass ornaments that look like the actual candy. But you can also go with a theme of classic red and white and putting that together for yourself. These glass ornaments are just beautiful. There's nothing about them that says you must focus on candy. So just that classic red and white really comes together nicely. We're gonna slide around and take a look at these items. So a couple of the shelf items, a couple of the shelf toppers that really feature these branches. These are fantastic. They're already in our top sellers. These come in 5 different colors throughout the showroom. They've got this little swivel that comes off of them that reflects an awful lot of light. Look at that. how much light is being focused on there. And when we just give it a little turn, we see all of that light. Janet said when I was in Dallas that I had called these the fireworks, and I said, pow, pow, pow. Well, she's right, because I look at those and go, look at the explosion of light that is being reflected off of those sprays. There's a lot there. There's a lot of cut value there for you too. And then we have the sequin branches in the red. Of course, we have a 35-inch and we have a 37, so whatever your design needs happen to be. As we look at the shelves in the back of this collection for Candy Christmas, you're going to see those bottle brush trees. There are 3 of those that are going to come in. Another trend that is really hot and happening happens to be the bows. So big red bows fit perfectly in this too. And look at these bows right on the top of these turning trees. Beautiful classic red and white trees turning, and they've got that bow on top. Just gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. Taper candles are still trending upward. If you've been following that for the last 2 seasons with Melrose, we have a lot of Fia Flame taper candles, the shorter ones, the taller ones that are coming in for you. And now Avery is going to show you some of our new items that we brought in. We brought in 3 sets of lighted packages, and we happen to have them at these on the both ends of the shelf here. We have one end of the shelf topper and the other. These are the white packages with the red on top. We also have white with green, and we have a gold package with red on top. So whichever you're looking for this season. What's great about them is that the product development team said, hey, we love our lighted packages and so do our customers, but what can we do that's going to be better for the customer? And they found a way to nest these. So these are going to come to you and save on freight. They're going to be nested. As we look a little bit further down, you're immediately going to notice these icicles. They're gorgeous. The first set happens to have white down through the middle of them. Those are a glass ornament, those icicles. And I like the red. And so you've got the red in the center with the glass on the outside. Just fantastic ornaments here. It gives you the opportunity to decorate with red and white, or it gives you an opportunity to go ahead and decorate with candy. Now, before we finish here, I want you to take a look at the ornament wall just so that you get a chance to see. And I don't always show you the ornament wall, but I want to show you how many ornaments here are just simply a red and white pattern, a classic Christmas that you can work with. Aren't these fun? So these were on the tree in Dallas. They didn't put them on this tree. They stuck with just red and white. But those are fun new ornaments that are coming in. And so many glass ornaments. Look at this glass cocoa piece that's coming in. Very nice glass piece here. The candies, the white tree with the gems on the outside. The bell is just, this just looks fantastic over there on the tree. And then finally, all the red and white stripes. Beautiful new pieces that are coming in. It gives you a lot of flexibility as a store owner. It gives your designer in your store a lot of flexibility to design with. We know we always have a collection that is red and white. We always have a collection that includes some candy canes and some peppermints. But this season, 2026, making it maximized, making sure we have those large, oversized plastic ornaments that can go outside for you. That is really setting this collection up to be a little bit different than what we've had from Melrose in the past. Make sure you plan to see all 12 of our new holiday collections. We also have a lifestyle ornament collection. We also have our Echo Infinity Light room across the hallway, completely filled to the brim for you this season. And we have Fall and Harvest with that new ship date of May. That's right. If you're going to have Summerine this year and you're going to make sure you sell your Halloween early in July, you're going to need to get your merchandise delivered in May, and we're going to be able to do that for you at Melrose. Building 1, 17th floor, C11. Just make sure you push that 17 button and you come shop Melrose first.